it's a weird like balance, because people like Andrew Tate are saying like we need more masculinity, we need more aggression, we need like X, Y, and Z. There's also a section of men who just feel alone, like myself, who felt like they have to hold things in, and that they shouldn't share their emotions, that they don't lean on people, and that they should just carry stuff in, and they need to be X, Y, and Z to be like good enough. And you almost need to learn to, again, like I mentioned, like that, the masculine and the feminine, being able to integrate that. I feel like a real man is confident and comfortable enough to embrace the feminine energy he has in him. If he's emotional, let it out, but also have that masculine side of it, be like, I'm gonna be emotional right now, but I'm still gonna go and fuck shit up right now. I'm gonna work fucking hard and be disciplined, but I'm gonna accept that sometimes I'm gonna break down, and it's gonna be, I'm not saying that women break down, but there's more emotion over there, and allow it to feel it, and to ask for help, and to lean on people, and being able to balance those two, and that like yin and yang. I think that's what's missing personally. But I think just learning to navigate and balance that is super important, and that's where I'm like, okay, I'm someone right now where people look up to. On one level, there's a responsibility for me. Let's take my 12-year-old self, who felt like he had to hold it all together. He couldn't lean on anyone. He couldn't ask for help. And I just remember this time I was in the hospital a few years ago, and I didn't tell my parents. I didn't want to tell them because I didn't want them to be stressed and anxious. And then they found out, and I was like, it's okay, like, don't come, I'm totally fine. Like, they were out of town, or we live in different cities, and they're like, don't even bother coming, I'll be out of here in no time, it's okay. And I thought about that, and I broke down crying again. And I was like, why didn't I ask for help? I felt so scared and alone. And just to have my mom sitting beside me, I'm a man, I'm 20 years old at the time, it would have felt better, but why am I so scared to ask for help? You know, like,
why do you think you are scared to ask for help?
Part of my childhood of just feeling like, I saw my dad, who didn't really need help. My mom was busy. They were both super busy with work, and they gave me everything that they could, but they came from families who didn't know how to show them kind of love and support, and they came from, so there's all these generations of this pain who don't know how to express themselves. And then I think, honestly, my parents jumped about 10 generations worth of progress of who they are and how they showed me love and vulnerability as much as they could. There's still stuff missing. And now I would like to jump a few generations as well and hopefully help my kids. But there's always a gap of with a kid where we're going to miss something.